Which company is intending new development in the Dripping Rock prospect? What company is working heavily in horizontal drilling? And whose company has deep water drilling in the works? All this and more when we come back. Hello and welcome back to EnergyScout News and Information. I'm your host, Red Byers. Today's segment focuses on drilling within the energy industry. And breaking news, United States Energy Secretary Sam Bodman had projected that the government plans to spend about $584 million to help replace some of the 11 million barrels of crude from reserves sold in 2005 after Hurricane Katrina, and therefore will not delay its plan to buy oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, even if crude prices stay above $100 a barrel. In other news, Force Energy Corporation announced the intent to develop the Dripping Rock prospect. Force has entered into a letter of intent with Desert Mining Incorporated to farm out the Dripping Rock prospect. Force shall pay its share of the lease cost of $363,000 and dry hole cost of $2 million by July 15th of 2008 for a 75% working interest. To complete on the Dripping Rock prospect, the company will need to raise sufficient financing for its share of the costs. Force is currently in negotiations with several investors to raise the necessary funds. Now let's take a further look at other news in the energy industry. Apache Corporation announced that horizontal wells drilled in the Utla Shale play in northeastern British Columbia have test flowed at rates of 8.8 million cubic feet. Apache began acquiring acreage in the area in 2000 and completed the first producing well from the Musqueam Shale during the 2005 winter season. Apache and Encana have formed an area of mutual interest, controlling more than 400,000 acres at the center of the play. Lead Petroleum reports the drilling operations are now underway for the Eugene Island A7 well. The well was spudded on April 17th of 2008 by the INSCO 98 and will test the development objective as well as other exploratory zones. The A7 well is expected to reach total depth in the third quarter of 2008. Now it's down to business, but it's time once again for this week's rig counts. The world rig count has gone up 150 rigs to 4,560 rigs. The United States rig count has gone down 12 rigs to 2,041 rigs. In oil and gas, crude oil is down 15 cents to $116.54, and natural gas has stayed neutral at $10.59. And now, let's take a quick look at our people on the move. In strange news today, when you think about all your crazy hobbies in your youth, was one of them blowing up as many balloons as possible? Take a look.
And in Blaine, Washington, where 13-year-old Andrew Dahl has shattered the world record for blowing up balloons with his nose. The youth knotted out 213 latex balloons in under an hour. He's now waiting for the Guinness people to verify the number. If you don't think this kid's talent has any practical use, the National Democratic Party convention has already contacted him to work this year after their debacle at the 1 in 04.
Balloons, what's happening, balloons? There's not enough coming down. All balloons.
Well, I guess that gives a whole new meaning to airhead. Doesn't it make you feel comfortable that these kids will inherit the earth? And that's it for today's energy headlines. Be sure to check out our website daily for up-to-date rig counts and company information. And remember, if you would like to submit your energy news, be sure to contact us at EnergyScout.com. Don't forget to stay tuned with us tomorrow. We will take a look at well servicing within the energy industry. For EnergyScout News and Information, I'm your host, Red Byers.
And outside, the debate rages. Oil, energy, the environment. It is the story of our time, and it is definitive and all-encompassing. And it leaves no one untouched. Because make no mistake, this isn't just about oil companies. This is about you and me and the undeniable truth that at this moment there are 6.5 billion people on this planet, and by year's end there'll be another 73 million. And every one of us will need energy to live. Where will it come from? This is Chevron's challenge each day. Because for today and tomorrow and the foreseeable future, our lives demand oil. But what's also true is that we can provide it more intelligently, more efficiently, more respectfully. That we'll never stop looking for alternatives. That an oil company can practice and espouse conservation. Yes, we are an oil company, but right now we're also providing natural gas, solar, hydrogen, geothermal. Because we live on this planet too. This is who we are, in 180 countries. Not corporate titans, but men and women of vision. 58,000 citizens of the world, liberals and conservatives, engineers and scientists, pipeline welders and geologists, husbands and wives, part-time poets and coaches, people who daily try to find newer ways, cleaner ways to power the world. Humans have always reached for what seemed impossible, because it is then that we find a way. Tell us it can't be done, then watch as we